After a few months of planning and after years of research, I'm excited to announce an upcoming summer class on one of the most foundational texts of all Western occultism, mysticism, and magic. The 3 books of occult philosophy by Henricus Cornelius Agrippa. While the 3 books are rightly lauded by both academics and practitioners as the cornerstone of all modern occultism, that's not exactly the entire story. Despite all of that praise, the text actually goes pretty tremendously understudied, if we're going to be honest, making it much more celebrated than known or even understood. By extension, the totality of Agrippa's occult philosophy more generally, represented by his other numerous, largely untranslated theological, philosophical, and hermetic writings, those all suffer from just a complete lack of modern editions and translations. Finally, understanding Agrippa's thought overall is greatly complicated by his own infamous turn toward radical skepticism and fideism, seemingly that becoming his mature philosophical and theological position. This class is going to try a systematic and comprehensive introduction to the occult philosophy of Cornelius Agrippa, hopefully as useful for historians of ideas and world builders, perhaps in the D&D realm, as it's hopefully going to be to occult practitioners alike. The class itself is going to start, at least live, on Sunday, July 14th, and will continue until it's done. So wish me luck on that. So how do you join the class, and how much is it going to cost? Well, nothing. In effect, it's going to cost nothing. However, it should just be relatively obvious at this point that I can't do something like this totally for free. So here's the plan. The live classes, along with Friday office hours, will be made open to patrons of the channel. That's the way that'll go. Totally free access on the channel, however, will follow a week or so later. So the entire class will be open access. So the goal, as I said, is to provide an open access, university level education on a foundationally important, yet historically suppressed, literally banned topic. But like everything else on this channel, my ability to do that is going to depend, at least at some level, on y'all. My ask is pretty simple. This is a further experiment in crowd-funded education, and if you can, and only if you can, support the channel at the lowest Patreon level for 1 year. That's $54 a year. It's cheaper than buying me a coffee these days. Unfortunately, as of this year, the cost per credit hour for a U.S. college class is about $477. This class is going to be at least something like 2.5 to 3 credit hours, but likely more. Of course, if you provide more support for the channel by hanging out and joining the class, you won't hear me complaining about that. But the goal should be pretty clear at this point, to provide pay-as-you-can access to university-level education, including the class being totally open access to the public. No paywalls around here. The benefit of supporting the class is just access to the class as I'm teaching it live, and follow-up via office hours for FAQ or just to pick my brain for whatever reason. But this is me trying to push my own commitment to open access education on topics in esotericism basically as far as I can, with the faith that public support will also make the project, I don't know, financially viable, at least in some sense of that term. As you can imagine, not only am I researching and preparing lectures on a pretty obscure and difficult topic, I'm also having to translate pretty substantial sections of Agrippa, I think for the first time ever, into English. That's real work, but it's work that needs to be done, and it's education that I really want to make more widely available. So if you've ever wanted a truly deep dive into the occult philosophy of Agrippa, both what led to him and how he influenced all of us afterwards, perhaps the greatest summa of magic and mysticism in all of Western esotericism, I hope you'll join me for this course, Beyond Skepticism and Mysticism, an introduction to the occult philosophy of Cornelius Agrippa. You can find links to the syllabus and readings, including a scanned manuscript of Agrippa's first draft, the first 1510 draft of the occult philosophy, which was originally entitled De Magia, It's perhaps even written in his own hand, no less. Something kind of magical, even looking at digital scans of it, along with information about how to join the class and how to support the course in the description and in the pinned comment. So I hope to see you in the course, either live or just watching it for free afterwards. And I want to really thank the supporters and subscribers of this channel. Thank you for making open access education on these topics available to the wider world and empowering me to be able to do the work that I love, which is providing that education. So I hope you'll support the channel. I hope to see you in the course. But until next time, I'm Dr. Justin Sledge, and thank you for watching Esoterica, where we explore the arcane in history, philosophy, and religion.